Alright, Shalom. We want to give up glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Barak Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the GMS, and peace and blessings to the Bayah, Dawdah, the house of David, the elect. Alright. We're going to start off. We're talking about the American military. How there's a bunch of faggots and homosexuals in the American military. While in Russian military, it's just men. They train day and night. But in the American military, more and more officials is finding out that it's faggots. Men wanting to be women and women wanting to be men. And in the military, these faggots is marrying one another, which is causing hella confusion. So read that.
All right, this is the book of the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 26. It says, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good turns, defiling. All right, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 26. It says, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good turns, defiling of souls.
Defiling of souls. You got the men in the military, which is half of it, some of it is our nation. They changing their sex. The men actually believe that they woman, and they want to marry a man. They want to marry a woman that turned into a man in the military.
That's confusing.
You got transsexuals wanting to marry homosexuals on the military. And they said it's about like 50% of our military is filled with faggots.
That ain't no military at all.
Like, he said like 50%. And like he said, Russia know that shit. That's why I tell you the shame shall be uncovered, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's shameful shit. So America, like all these other countries around you, is seeing that shit, man. And they're like, yo, America's soft. You about to go fuck them niggas up. You know?
That's why America don't want a ground war. They only could do like airstrikes and shit like that. Because because when you doing a ground war, you got to man up on the ground war. That's straight testosterone. You know what I'm saying?
Continue, bro.
All right, it says, changing of kind, disorder of marriages, adult.
Yeah, changing of kind, disorder of marriage. They have a faggot marriage in the military, and some of them, they try to keep it on the low. But you know, you got Esau in the military scoping around like, just say what you are. Just, if you say that you're a faggot, we could try to work with you while being on the military.
They used to have that don't ask, don't tell shit.
Yeah,
now
still
good. Yeah. Now they like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, you a faggot, just say it. You know what I'm saying? It says, and shameless uncleanness.
Uncleanness. That faggot shit is uncleanness. Homosexuality is abomination to the Lord.
Hey, that's in Leviticus. It say, a man shall not lay with a mankind as a womankind. You know, those that did it committed abomination. That's the detestable act.
Hey, and that's what Esau, when they get into their witchcraft and worshiping Satan and all that, the highest levels of blaspheming the Holy Spirit is homosexuality.
That's right, bro.
That's the highest levels of actually. Yeah.
What they
But
say
that's
they
popping a little boy though. You got a I think you call it like
pedophilia, homosexuality.
That's the love of children.
And I think it's blood sacrifices. That's the highest levels of like worshiping Satan.
Because we're not supposed to fuck with the blood, because the blood carries the life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you ain't supposed to eat blood in your food. You're supposed to cook it out. You know? Yeah, that's spiritual.
The book of the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might have failed. They became as women.
It's like American military, bitch, man. In this war, that's gonna pop off. Like how it's in the scriptures, we're gonna have our hands on our loins, the American military. Because you just got a bunch of faggots and homosexuals in there, and they show Russian military just training day and night, all men, no bullshit, all testosterone.
And they against that faggot shit, the Russians, man. They straight up against that homosexuality, man. You know, so like America done, man. That's another, and yo, that's why one of the major reasons why Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed. With that homosexuality shit, man.
So that's why the American military is not ready for this war. The people that's dependent on this military, like I got family, like my brothers, they believe in the military. They believe in Trump. They believe ain't nobody gonna beat America. We number one. They not reading the scriptures. They gonna be caught off guard with their pants down.
The book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 9, to show their countenance do witness against them. And they declare their sins as Sodom, they hide it not.
America ain't hiding that homosexuality, especially in the military. They just coming out and say, some of them don't want to say it because
and
it's
that's
just
a demon. Because look, you at war. How you gonna be at war and you got this faggot lusting after you? That's how you know America's military is gonna be obliterated in this third world war. You can't even really bring women at war. You know what I'm saying? Because what you gonna be trying to do? Your focus is gonna be broke. What he's saying, dead presidents? He said, man, I don't think about my family. The minute I start thinking about my family out here and shit that's in the world, I'm dead. You know? So, and then you got a woman in the army. This bitch is become a prisoner of war. You know what I'm saying? She more likely to break than a man would. You know? This ain't fucking G.I. Jane, man.
had some Edomite bitch was trying to arrest another Edomite, and it was a woman that was the cop. And she went up to his car because his car like parked in the field just out of nowhere. And then he tried to pull a gun on her, and she just screaming, "Don't shoot, don't shoot!" Like the bitch came out of her. That's why women shouldn't be in this field. Only men should be in the field of police, military, shit that deals with testosterone. Authority.
And then like
yeah, there was some stuff I wrote down for like since the government shut down, they said that 60% of Americans want to leave permanently. But they can't. Some of them can't go back home because, you know, TSA workers. Yeah, 60% of Americans. Which, you know, a lot of Edomites and Moab. Yeah, they want to go, but they can't because, you know, Eve is the main TSA worker. And, you know, if Eve not getting paid, she ain't working for free. So since a lot of them pulled out, a lot of people can't leave the country now. They said 26% want to go to Canada and the other 24% just want to go wherever else and never come back, truthfully. Even if Trump left the office, they don't want to come back.
Yo, that goes to where the elite of this society, they left America, I think it was last year, the year before. And there was like a little calling or whatever. It's like, yo, to the elite for them to get out of America. Just like you got Jacob Rothschild pulled all his money out of America, out of American stocks, man. So when he was one of the main, the Rothschilds is one of the main buyers to this place, man. You know, so if they pulling their money out of America, you gotta, if you follow that type of stuff, you gotta know that this place is going down, man. You know, there's nothing left here in America, man, but destruction that's coming. Because you Americans, y'all live high off the hog for so long, man. You know? And then you waste fucking food. You know? Like, yo, you got all these restaurants, you got all these homeless people out here. And they rather throw food out, but that's Esau, because Esau's a waster.
Yeah, they said 40% of food in America is thrown in the garbage. That's right, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, check these restaurants out. A lot of that shit, it is so wicked. They don't even let you. You might be like, yo, I'm about to take this shit home. They'll be like, nah, hell nah, that gotta get thrown out.
Yo,
well, the brother is chef, so he know.
Yeah.
So all that shit just get wasted, man.
Like, I know a dude, man, that worked like at a Ross, and they had candy and all that shit that was in the damages. This dude was a diabetic, so his sugar was down. And he took a piece of candy out the damages and he got fired for that shit. And that's some shit that y'all was damaging out, throwing the fuck away. You know? So they care more about their money than the actual people. You know?
Isaiah 13:14. And they shall be as a chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall turn every man to his own people and flee everyone into his own country.
Connor, that's what's trying to happen right now. But they can't leave because there's not enough TSA workers working in the airport. So they stuck here in Babylon, and they're going to catch the judgment of Babylon.
That's right. Because that's the first immigration. Now, that's an actual term, you know, which people here, you know, because immigration is we stuck in our country and we trying to leave. But reverse immigration is we stuck where we was trying to get to and now we can't get back. You know what I'm saying? So they call it reverse immigration. And wait till that's just the TSA workers. But wait till all hell break, like when 9/11 happened. They was ain't nobody could fly fucking nowhere. They grounded all of those planes, man. And them shit's gonna be falling out of the sky, you know? Because the prophecy said the birds shall fall out of the sky and be dropping dead. That's talking about the literal birds, but also the when you look at a plane is made in the image of what, a bird, man. You know, so them planes is gonna turn into bombs. Like over the American skies, at every minute, it's hundreds on top of hundreds of planes in the air at one time. Maybe even thousands. So when this war break off and you got fucking airplanes in the air, them shit's gonna be coming down. Imagine planes just landing on inner cities just and planes just blowing the fuck up, man. And like the brother Mock brought out, these cars is like bombs too. All these cars, this shit's gonna turn into moving bombs, man. These planes is flying, so there's gonna be explosions every fucking where, man.
Explosions within explosions.
Nah, they got these cars on trucks right now that could drive by themselves and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like you get something like that, and you got those radical Muslim dudes over there, like you could throw a bomb in there. You know what I'm saying? You don't even gotta commit suicide no more. You just throw a bomb in a fucking car and let that shit go down the street. You know? Which that could be another false flag too. And they can make up anything. Well, yo, this guy was in the car, he did so and so. His name was this, that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how Esau played, man.
And all it takes is for an EMP bomb to go off, and them shit's coming down. Them shit's coming down.
And the plane crash is serious. You saw, what was that movie? What was that? 2012? When that plane had dropped? The Knowing with Nicolas Cage. And when he, with all those predictions and shit, then one of the predictions was, and that plane had dropped and fucked everybody up. Yo, a plane landing ain't, yo, first of all, it's like 200 and something people on the plane. You know what I'm saying? Then all the people that's on the ground.
A plane like, big as hell. Them jumbo jets.
Hell. One of them shits dropped. That should have cleared this whole. That should have fucked
big as
all
hell.
this shit up down. Just one of them.
That's why they always put it in those movies. They always put it in movies where calamity is happening, destruction is happening, planes falling out the air. And even with that, that's how you know Babylon is confusion. Like you have the self-driving car hit a self-driving robot, and they, I forgot what they said, like they looking for the self-driving car, like there's a warrant out for the car. That's how you know Babylon confusion. Like there's a warrant out.
You got a robot, got a warrant out on another robot.
Our robot, yeah. Robot just tipped over. There's a warrant out for the car arrest. That's how you know this place confusion. This shit gonna be destroyed. Yeah. Man, God, even like with a government shutdown, there's not enough garbage workers, so now that's causing pestilence. Like even around my neighborhood, the garbage truck come like not like that, so that should be stinking my hood. Like just be all in the crib, all through the projects, just stink, and that's gonna cause pestilence.
Yeah, the rats gonna come out. The New York City already got a rodent problem.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then with garbage, it leaves like an odor, it starts stinking. Then you start inhaling them fumes, people start getting sick, man.
Especially when it get hot outside.
When it get hot,
When it rains first, then it get hot.
And if the garbage shit going down, imagine the sewers.
America is falling before people's eyes and people don't see it.
Damn.
Like my brother trying to be a truck driver, he don't even see what's going on with truck driving. He don't see people being laid off. He don't hear nothing about it. He caught up in this world. He trying to make it in this world and trying to put me on to make it in this world. And I have to keep retelling him, I don't give a fuck about this world. I never did. Like I can't keep a job longer than 3 months. Like, fuck this world.
Hey, I just wanted to touch on that sewage shit, cause you know it take them sanitation people they gotta clean these gutters out daily where a lot of the sewer water be going or whatever from the streets. They gotta clean them things out daily. So if they not cleaning those enough, and the bigger the population, the faster sewage piles up. You know, so and then you think about all this shit being clogged up. Now people use the bathroom a lot, but from the sewage system being at least decent, you can't it doesn't affect the people. You don't really understand or see the benefits of the sewage system. But once that shit shut down, people, it's a lot of, the bigger the population, the faster it's gonna pile up. And one person's supposed to shit 3 times a day. Piss mad times. Yo, if you got a cat and you don't change the litter in 2 weeks, that shit gonna pile up fast and if you don't change it faster, that shit like a bomb in itself. That shit like a bomb in itself, man.
Like a nuke. Yo, cat shit ain't nothing to fuck with.
That shit nuke. That's like, yo, that's
So just imagine fucking hundreds of thousands, millions of people feces and shit piling up and like, God.
People trip out when the toilet overflow.
Yeah.
Like when that shit start rising up, you be looking like, no. No, but you be like, stop. And then that shit just spill and the shit hit the floor, you like,
word.
You just want to put an out of order sign on that motherfucker. Like, use the one downstairs. Word up. Like plumbers. Why do you think plumbers get so much? They be having to take up, like, deal with like drainage, sewer drainage, shit, feces coming up from the pipes and all that shit, man.
That's a hell of a job. That's a shitty job.
That's why America's
shitty job.
Liberated. That's why the Lord gonna send the nukes. Like, yo, you can't clean that shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, once something gets like a house, once it gets mildew and molded to a certain point, you can't repair it. You gotta knock it down and rebuild it, man. And that's America. So the Lord gonna be like, this shit is irreparable. Morally and spiritually, it's irreparable now, but once all this shit go down and happen out here, you can't fix this fucking place. The best thing you want to do is just send the nukes and scorch this shit, man.
What's that movie when it's like, he's like, just light them back. What's that? It's like Jay-Z said that shit, man. You gotta burn that shit, man.
So wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, literally. God damn, like this.
This is the book of Revelation. chapter 14, verse 8. It says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
That's Babylon. And all these other countries trying to follow after Babylon. They drunk off the bullshit that Babylon pushed. Like Babylon, like there's other like billionaires that travel to like Asia and over Japan. They say over here is not first world country no more. This is being the third world. They said Manhattan is like a third world country compared to Japan.
China,
Yeah, like
and all that.
Yeah, they're saying over there. Over here is like third world. Meaning third world countries is like fifth world, sixth. Them countries gone, but everybody trying to be like America. This shit is out of whack.
Matter of fact, even Jerusalem, man. They got them gay pride parades and shit over there in our land, man.
They got kosher pork over there.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man, them fucking rats got kosher cigarettes, man.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Word is born that they smoke for, because the Passover, they wasn't allowed to smoke the whole Passover. So what they came up with was, in order for you to smoke during the Passover, we're going to make some kosher cigarettes.
How the hell you make that?
Yo.
But you know that's not the people of the Lord. Y'all motherfuckers got kosher cigarettes, man. Is you fucking serious, man? When I heard that shit, I was pissed off, man.
That's crazy, man.
Cause you'll see a rat like, yo, it's Passover. Why you smoking? He be like, nah, these kosher.
Yo, that's let a devil say some shit like that in our fucking kingdom, man. What?
Anything to justify wickedness. That's what America push when these devils push. Anything to justify wickedness. They would try to find any way around it, even though they're not the Lord's people. They're the devil.
The epistle of Paul to the Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now our salvation is nearer than what we believe.
I'm seeing all the prophecies being fulfilled, the mark of the beast being pushed. They signed a bill for it to be pushed over here in the U.S. Down with the state.
Arkansas?
Yeah, probably
Arkansas. If I'm not mistaken.
Arkansas, like one of the states over here pushed a bill for the employees to take the trip. We're seeing prophecies, earthquakes happening down in Cali. You have all elements hitting Cali: earth, fire, rain, water, wind.
It was a small tremor in Connecticut.
Like, come on, all prophecies being fulfilled out here.
It was said on the news that Summer, California, every time an earthquake happened, Summer, California land fall into the ocean.
Yeah, Cali is sinking.
Yeah.
Underwater. They're saying Cali is being like, you know,
below sea
yeah,
level.
it's sinking slowly. The Lord fucking that place
That's
up.
destruction right there.
Because of what a lot of vibrations of America come from Cali. That's why they call it Californication. Look at that gang shit. That's, you know, the whole, that faggot shit. Like, a lot of vibrations that America get and promote come from Cali, man. That's a lot of the philosophies of the war come from over there, man.
That's where they make all the movies, make all this faggot shit. It's almost like Cali's a starter. Cali, NY, they're like starters for these places.
Now they got Georgia. You know what I'm saying? With Tyler Perry and all that shit. That's like the new Hollywood, basically.
They got a little kids book called Mommy, Mommy and Me and Daddy, Daddy and Me. That little faggot ass book.
That's what the kids read. Hey, then it says sleep. The word sleep there is in the Greek word, it says, because it says it's high time to awake out of sleep. The word sleep there is hypnos. Like what? Meaning it's high time to wake out out of that hypnotic, hypnotized state, man. That come up out of the matrix, man.
That's witchcraft too.
Yeah.
They use witchcraft to keep our people sick.
What you call it? TV, the idiot box.
Well, I'm gonna say this: you can use your TV on the right hand side, but people, it's mad bullshit pushed on the TV. But if you utilize it the right way, you can get some good shit out from the TV, some nice information, man. You know, but people use it like your phone. People use their phones on the left hand side, man. Or like what? The evergreen tree for Christmas. You can take the sap off of the evergreen tree and use it for healing purpose. But people take the evergreen tree and worship it. You know what I'm saying? So these elements is out here, you know, but people use it on the left-hand side, man.
Jeremiah, man. It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that in the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
God, the Lord beginning to visit this world. We got all type of calamities happening, famine happening in other countries, Venezuela. Like the tribes catching all type of hell. Haiti, they killing each other. Asher, they killing each other. Issachar.
And it said visited, right? This Isaiah 29:6. This he said, how you gonna visit the world? Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire, man. So that's how the Lord visited. Hey, even when Jake in the hood want to get at a nigga that owe him money, what he say? We got to pay that nigga a visit. You know what I mean? And that's showing you like what? We the Lord speak. Because when Jake said we got to pay you a visit, or we got to visit him, that don't mean he's coming to do something nice. Like, somebody gonna get shot. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna get pistol whipped. Somebody gonna get stabbed. You know what I'm saying? So when the Lord come back and pay you, when you show you the terminology of that term, man.
Back in Ezra chapter 9, verse 4. Salaki, verse 3. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
God, and there's uproars of the people everywhere. America's going, it's turning into that uproar. You got France, uproar over there. Greece, uproar.
Yellow jacket.
Yeah,
yellow
that's
jacket.
over France or Greece. One of them. Yeah, uproars of the people. When the Lord visit, he don't visit in a nice way. Even in like, I think the time of Moses, when the people wanted to hear the Lord speak to them, and the Lord speak, it was thundering, earthquakes. Like when the Lord visit, the Lord speak to people. Like you know, but our people still in that sleep. Our people still in that hypnosis. Walking dead.
Right.
Our people still gone.
Even Yahweh Shai as death when he's being crucified, it was all types. The weather was going crazy, earthquakes and storms and shit.
Look at that movie.
When he died, so on his return, it's like the same thing.
And remember, it said the same way you see while you look, you up gazing. The same way he left is the same way he coming.
Right.
Yeah.
And that also ties into the signs. Because we just think about the chariots of that verse.
Right.
But when you deeper look into it, everything that was happening going around.
Exactly.
And guess what? Israel always suffered before Yahweh Shai came on the scene. Look at all them babies 2 years old and under that was killed, all the males 2 years old and under that was slaughtered in the region just because, you know, Yahweh Shai was on the scene.
That's right.
So look at all the kids and the adults and all Israel that's going to die before they before the birthing of Yahushua this time.
And that's
when
how
he
you
come
know.
in the chariots, man.
And that's how you know it was the spirit of Yahushua, the reaper that swept through Egypt during the Passover,
Yeah.
the Exodus.
Proverbs 21:16. The man that wander out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
That's our people. We even got some of our people falling out the truth right now, going back into the world, chasing bitches, chasing money, chasing a job. When they already, if they came into the truth, they know Babylon falling. So why fall out the truth right now? There ain't nothing to live for. You're gonna die in America with these people that's asleep. So I don't understand how our so-called brothers is falling out the truth. Especially if y'all not pushing the right doctrine, y'all gonna die anyway. If the Lord have mercy on you. Some of our people that's in the truth in different camps, not just speaking the real to people, not telling bitches that they hoes. They trying to, they sisters, they got their head wrapped.
Pacify.
Yeah, like babying our people, like tell our people what it is. Our people going off, they being adulterous, tell them they being adulterous. And try to, you rebuke our people, but that's love. You just tell them what it is. Like you got people really falling out the truth right now over bitches and jobs, and they really
Because
chasing
they're
this
trying
dream.
to hold on to this world, man. America's done. It's done. You know, and it's something called a sunken cost fallacy. And what this fallacy is people is afraid to let things go. They know the shit crashing. Case in point, you got this car. You got a fucking 2000, I don't know, Cherokee, right? This 2000 Cherokee, you had it, you bought it new in the year 2000. Let's say 1999, you copped it new, and you put hella work into it, but now it's 2018, 2019. This Cherokee is 19 years old, but it's causing you hella problems. You gotta fix this, you gotta fix that, you gotta fix this. And people telling you, look, just let the car go and buy something else. Because all that money you putting in it, this shit just keep breaking down and fucking up. You might as well let it go and invest in something else, but you're afraid to let it go because you put all this time and money into it. You don't want to see your investment burn, but it's going to burn anyway. Or the same thing with a relationship. You with this woman, you know this bitch is no good. And you know your relationship is not going to better or go nowhere. But since you invested all this time and effort into the relationship, you try to hold on to it, but she keep doing you dirty, but you hold on to it until you just eradicate it, man. So it's the same thing. People have put so much hopes and trust and invested in America so much that they not trying to get out and bounce. They holding on to a sunken ship. Look, the boat's going down anyway. Either you jump the fuck off in this canoe, or in this, what's them inflatable shits you blow up? The raft. Nigga, we got the raft right here. You be like, nah, man, my father's boat. All right, you can stay on that motherfucker and drown. Or you could get on this raft and chill with us. You know what I'm saying? But that's the mentality of people here. They suffer.